See it.
You bet. Look at all this, folks. This is just beautiful. Okay, we're going to move on.
Yes, let's.
Okay, we're in the house, and this is the bathroom, folks. The bathroom here is a picture gallery. Look at all these. This is Noel's dad, NoelBlanc.
With all the characters.
And then look at all the characters there that he did.
That's me with Rod Serling up there.
Oh, yeah.
Remember from the Twilight Zone. Jack Benny with my dad telling the Seaside Sioux routine. Up here is Milton Berle and Jimmy Durante.
Uh-huh.
Vincent Price. And myself with my dad in front of a mic here.
What treasures these
and
are.
over here.
Yeah, this was on E! Last week.
That's Lucille Ball and Ellen.
Uh-huh.
Jack Benny again. My dad was the parrot. And here's somebody up above him that not too many people know. That's Al Jolson.
Really? Without the blackface. Isn't that something?
And of course up above him is Johnny Carson slapping the desk as he always laughed.
Yeah. How neat.
And that's the whole Jack Benny crew right there.
Really?
Yeah, my dad and Don Wilson, Jack Benny, Mary Livingston, Phil Harris, Dennis Day, and Rochester, all behind the radio.
Oh, man.
And next to that, or above that, is Dad acting silly, of course, and above that is myself with my friend Kirk Douglas, who always came up here with me. He's getting 89, going to be 89, so he hasn't been up in a year or two.
He's
doing pretty good.
Good, and of course he had a stroke, but he's doing pretty good.
Yeah, I just talked to him on the phone, and he's doing real well.
Now, you and Kirk almost had a serious accident.
Oh, we did.
In fact, you had a serious accident. Yeah. You were in a private plane, his plane?
No, my helicopter.
In your helicopter.
Yeah.
Up at Santa Paula Airport.
Up at Santa Paula Airport.
And it crashed.
Somebody crashed into us.
Yeah.
What have we got there? Oh, yes, El Patio. That was my dad's sign, of course.
Oh, yes, El Patio. This is the toilet, folks.
Yes, that's where we're looking at the pictures.
Yeah, right.
That's George Burns with me and Gracie Allen.
Yeah.
Go over to the left a little bit, and you'll see a younger picture of George Burns and Gracie Allen with my dad.
Oh, yeah.
And as you get over further, you'll see, what do you got here? Oh, that's
does he play the
he played the violin.
Violin?
Yeah, my dad and Jack Benny used to sit on the porch out here and fiddle together. It was so much fun.
Oh, wow.
And George Burns used to try to sing at the same time.
Uh-huh.
There's a shot of myself with Vincent Price, and up here you got Rita Hayworth rather, with Charlie McCarthy and Edgar Bergen.
Oh, wow.
Over here you got Bugs Bunny, of course, with Abbott and Costello.
Sure.
And then if you drop down here, which is kind of interesting, you see Clark Gable, Gracie Allen, George Burns, and my dad.
Wow.
Which is kind of a fun picture. So this is a
so this is a bathroom, and normally there's a lot of books. You know, that's a great reading room.
No, there's only.
But here, you got comic books. You got Daffy Duck and Bugs Bunny, and then all these pictures here. You can spend a lot of time in here.
People come up here and they spend most of the time in the bathroom. I'm wondering what's wrong with them. Did I feed them something?
That's great.
I give them some whatever it is to keep them feeling good, and then get them out of the bathroom and show them the rest of the house. So shall we move on?
Yeah, let's move on. Wow, look at this.
This is an interesting thing. Warner Brothers just put this out. It's called Passing the Baton. And it shows my dad passing the baton on to me when I'm about 8 or 9 years old in front of the Hollywood Bowl with all the characters. And Warner Brothers put out just a limited edition of these, about 500, and they just did it this year. So I was very excited.
Oh, this is great.
This. And incidentally, we're in the master bedroom now, which is pretty much the same as it's been many, many years.
Yeah, let's take a look around. Look at this fireplace, folks. Takes the whole wall.
And
looks like these are the rocks from up here.
They are.
They are. We have a lot of these.
And, of course, the bedroom face.
Yeah.
Only about 15 feet from the lake.
I know. Now we're going to look out through their huge sliding glass doors. And look and the lake is up this year, right at your front door.
Right at the front door, which is so wonderful.
Where it is.
If you go pan a little bit to your left, you're going to come upon a tapestry that shows Bugs and Mel. And this is part of the bedroom. A giant Bugs and a giant Mel. And it's almost like a whole part of the wall. And if you follow the tree up, you'll see it almost ties in with the trees in the outdoors.
It sure does.
See the trees outside?
Yeah, it sure does.
Yeah.
How neat. And of course, look at the bed.
A lot of pillows.
A lot of pillows. Do you love?
So I can look out the window.
Yeah, you can just sit up and look out there. And look at this nightstand, folks. You don't see these anymore. Talk about an antique. This is just beautiful.
So walk on in here.
Swinging on over.
Oh yeah, these are.
Is that a popcorn popper?
No, that's a bed warmer.
Oh yeah, that's right, the bed warmer.
Yeah.
You put coals in it or something?
Right. My wife won't let me use it, of course.
Oh no, right.
Much better bed warmer than this.
Sure. That's neat. Really great.
It's an old brand of NB I found up here.
Oh yeah.
And an old branding iron.
That's cool. What a great home. Okay, now we moved into the living room, another beautiful fireplace, and what a conversation area here. And this is a furniture that your dad put in here originally, wasn't it?
Oh yeah, about 60 years old.
Yeah.
Look over there on the piano, of course, is a picture of Big Bear, this music Big Bear Lake.
Right, we're going to play that in a little bit.
Yeah. He wrote that in 1947. It became such a hit that they made him honorary mayor for 27 years.
I know it. He was honorary mayor of Big Bear Lake.
So we'll walk through and take a look at the President's Wall.
Sure.
Yeah,
this is just beautiful. Here, I'm going to swing around here, and this is the view. How large is this window?
It's 17 feet wide, and I don't think we could. It hasn't been replaced in 60 years.
Wow.
So we're lucky that nobody's flown
sure.
into it. A lot of birds have flown into it, and a lot of people have turned their rocking
yeah.
chairs into it, but we were very lucky.
You see the observatory down there.
Oh, yes. Caltech built that a long time ago. We'll take
They
the boat
sure
later
did.
and go see that.
Hey, yeah, let's go in the boat, because you do have a classic wooden boat. And, of course, what is the name of it?
Well, guess you know Bugs Bunny.
Yes.
And I think you can see that through there.
Yes, you sure can. I zoomed right up to it.
That's the boat that my dad bought in 1953.
Oh, I see, yes.
Same boat.
Uh-huh.
And we put a different engine in it, and I'll tell you that story when we get in the boat.
Oh, okay.
'Cause that was a thrill ride.
Good. Okay. Ooh, look at this.
This is the President's Wall. That's in the Oval Office.
This is your dad and mom.
Yeah, joking with Reagan.
With Reagan.
President Reagan.
Yeah.
And then on the other wall, other wall are different letters from the White House with different presidents. George Bush Sr. and Ronald Reagan. But you know how you can tell if a president is in the White House or not? If he's in the White House, the seal is white.
Oh, I see.
When he's left the White House,
after
the
his
seal
term?
turns gold.
Oh, I see. There's a look at the